make a long story short, I'm sitting there. I called my mother because she said, baby, you on the news. I said, I'm on the news. So I look, I never forget, I was in the day room on UPN 9 News, Brenda Blackman. Rikers Island guy, conspirator killer of New York City police officer. I said, oh shit, I wonder who did that. The next thing I know, they showed me and my Code D, they showed me a 6'5" mugshot. I said, oh shit, everybody damn like, yo, my nigga, that's you.
Money conversations, we've been making business moves. Contemplating how to get it, need to get in tune. Different topics, we got options, you can pick and choose. If more income ain't the outcome, gotta switch the mood. We tryna help you to improve, thanks for asking. Road to riches, speak on broker days and past tense. Wealthy habits, lately I just wanna stack chips. Took a risk and we been running up a bag since. G-Vast Quest, quick to make a couple G's. Detox, spin knowledge, put you on your feet. Bug out, got the plate, make sure to pray before you eat. At the table with the winners, come and take a seat.
Okay. For the next episode of Thanks for Asking, we got the $1 million Smile. He's a rapper from SouthSide Jamaica Queens. And we get ready to set it off on this podcast. No, G-Top, set it off, bro.
Whoa!
Yeah, baby.
We got the $1 million Smile in the building.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, baby.
Jackpot.
I'm here.
Do it again.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Jackpot. Hey, I like that shit. That's got right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My guy, man, it's been a pleasure, B.
Likewise, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know, we here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Tell me something, man. I feel like I ain't seen you in a little bit.
Well, I've been locked up for 16 and a half years.
God damn.
Hold on. Get right into that. Yeah. Being locked up for 16 years?
16 and a half years, yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, damn.
That place there, I never even thought that I would even be here right now.
I feel you.
I'm just being honest.
I feel you.
So being here is, surreal.
Mm-hmm.
And being a monk shot, I thought I'd never see these faces again. I was around people that's not from where we from. Guys from Rochester, Buffalo, Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
They in Sing Sing when I was in Attica. So that world itself was a whole different world. And it's trapped. It's like you're stuck. And you see people suffering on a daily basis. And you see individuals that go through it mentally. And you see people that have mental issues that's not being taken care of. And you see brothers that go to the parole board consistently keep getting smacked at the board. That's why Governor Hochul need to do something about that. Need to do some more reform for these brothers, like Kasam Messiah or Deshar Wright or Boss Brett Blanco. You know what I'm saying? These brothers need an opportunity to get out in the street so they can be with their family. Some of these guys been locked up since they about 16, 17 years old.
Damn, how old are they now?
They in their 40s and going in their 50s. Messiah's like 50-something years old. Messiah was like very impressionable on me because he was nice in boxing. He was supposed to fight Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? So I just signed a petition for him because I want to see him home with his wife and kids, as well as Boss Brett Blanco. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of brothers in there that are left behind that I feel for them, but I know I have to represent for them. Yeah. And also whatever platform I want to be able to be a voice for them and speak at the same time. Like, even though I know the music is cool and all that, but I was one of those guys wearing state greens, you know what I'm saying? And eating amongst them in the mess hall or breaking bread with them or, doing these activities, trying to put family events together down there. And you got a lot of brothers that was a lot of positive influence when I was incarcerated. Like you had Lawrence Bartley, that was Ja. Right now he has a show, syndicated show on Viceland, talking about, I don't remember the specific name, but I know it's probably locked up or behind bars with him and my brother BU. You had Jermaine Archer, who's also heavy influence on me. These are all the positive brothers I met when I was incarcerated. Tyrone Johnson, Big Ty, these guys told me, go get your GED. Go get your GED. Because I was spending the yard with most of the young brothers and we wasn't doing nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of older brothers took me on, some of them was from Southside. You know what I'm saying? So, we had Bigfoot Shy. Used to be down to Supreme teams like Smile, go get your education. So I was like, all right. So I listened to what they said. I bend the rules a bit. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But when I was in Attica, a brother plugged me in and said, listen, I got the answers for the GED test. My problem was with mathematics. I was good in everything else. Yeah. So when I had all the A, B, C, D, E books. I had all 4 of the books. So when I left Attica, I brought the books down with me. So while I was in Sing Sing, they had the GED test coming up. So I remember every 50 mathematical examples they had from the test. So when I went and took the test, I smashed it.
God damn.
But it was a lot of brothers who were struggling in the class. So me wanting to bend the rules a little bit, I said, let me help these brothers out. So at this time, I was in the masjid with some of the Muslim brothers. And a lot of Muslim brothers wanted to get the education. So I said, you know what? I gave the brothers the paper. I gave it to them. So these brothers took it and they was able to graduate. I know it's not the right thing to do, but these same brothers now, it was all on them now when they was getting to college. That's all on you.
Yeah.
So now these brothers are now excelling now.
Wow.
Because they just needed that boost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in the class and don't get me wrong.
Hold on. Motherfuckers go to... A bunch of people went to jail for college scamming, and when they went to school, they did their thing.
Yeah.
So, what we talking about here, man? To master a little bit of math, let's not be ridiculous over here. This is the American ways to get by.
And you gotta remember,
But
the people who had the GED exam, it wasn't us.
yeah.
It was the white folks.
It was white folks. So I'm proud of you for getting that. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't in there just sitting there.
Give him a round of applause for that. What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? You got a few more things in there, but we're going to get into that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the first thing I want to get into is your childhood, man. You know, I want to know how somebody who been to jail for 16 and a half years, I want to paint the whole picture of how you got there. And what you're doing afterwards. So that's what we really going to get into today and talk about what your endeavors are now.
Right.
You know, but we got to start at the beginning.
Right.
And the beginning is, you know,
your
your parents.
Yeah.
You know, what were they like? Did you have both of them? Or?
Yeah, I had both of them. They separated. You know, my father's from Lower East Side and Avenue D. My mother's an immigrant from Jamaica.
I remember your mom. Yeah.
Yeah, so my mother migrated over here. So, you know, at this time now, she said she was supposed to go to Canada, but instead the plane got let off in America. So her and one of my aunties decided not to do that. My auntie said, listen, I'm not staying in America. I'm going to Canada. I'm going to stay in U.S. My mother ain't know nobody in America, but she was in New York. But knowing that New York has a Jamaican community, my mother got to that community. So in that community, she's like, yo, how she going to work?
So she was illegal?
Yeah, my mom was illegal. Yeah, she first started. Yeah, and then my mom's, you know, she told me the story. God,
I meant to say undocumented.
Undocumented, the right term.
Is a better word.
So my mother, she told me, like, you know, for her to survive back in those days, you know what I'm saying? She said she had to sell drugs.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So my mom's had to, you know, sell, you know, she's in Harlem selling weed.
Wow.
I mean, so that's what she did to survive. And then a friend of hers introduced her to my father. At this time, you know, you get married for the green card to get money.
Yeah.
So my mom's got the money up and paid to meet my father. My mom's told me my father's a tall guy. He's real tall, and his feet was leaning, his shoes was leaning. You know what I'm saying? She said he's handsome. Goddamn.
Hell of a memory.
She said he's handsome, but that nigga feet was just leaning. That's all right. So my mom said, you know, she said she took a liking to him. So she said, you know what? She wanted to have a child before she catch 30 because I was the last kid out of my older brothers and sisters.
How many kids she had?
Well, my mother has 2 kids.
Okay.
But she adopted many kids.
How many?
About 14 kids.
Wow. Y'all all was together at the same time growing up?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And as we got older, we separated, you know, because we started doing, that's a whole nother story. We started doing shoplifting and credit card scamming, you know, it was kids. You know, because they came with different talents I've never seen before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was just a little kid. You know, these guys like, listen, you want to go get some money? All right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't stay in the top and talk with my mom's. So my moms and pops wound up having me. My father, though, he had a real bad heroin
addiction,
yeah. So my mother helped him get off the drugs. And at this time now, my father was running with a team of guys out on Avenue called Century 21. That was the dope they was pushing at the time. So my mother and father, after my mom's got my pops over, my pop started, you know, he started feeling himself and he got a little confident. You know what I'm saying?
Got big Joe.
So he forgot.
I don't need you.
Yeah, he forgot what helped him. So, you know, my mom said, you know, they get into their fights and everything. And, you know, police would come over. My mom would slap him in the head with the phone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she said one time when your father was high, he was stealing everything in the house. So she said he took the fan. So she said what she did was she closed the window and pushed the bed up on it. And she said, you know, when you person's like that heroin, have sweets. So she said he always drink his sweet ass lemonade. So she said it was a hot summer day, it was probably 102. And she said she heard him coming up the stairs. You. He opened the door, he come in, she said she sat on the bed. and she's watching. She said she got the big belly with me. She watching him. So he sat down. He went in the kitchen, made his lemonade. Came and sat in the kitchen, sat in the apartment, sat in the living room. And she said she's watching him dripping sweat, dripping the juice, dripping the sweat, drinking juice. He's like, shit, it's hot in here. She said, bitch, you want teeth the motherfucking fun? But lock up the window of your teeth. She started going on him because he stole the fan. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the like stories that she told me about my pops that, he had with that issues that he had. But when they separated, my pops still stayed in Lower East Side, but my mom's went further deep in the South Side. Because at this time she was in
South Jamaica Queens.
Yeah, she was in South Jamaica. At this time we was living what's that shit called? Rosedale? We think we was living in Rosedale. So she said when she came over, we started living in 119 in Sufton. So 119 was totally different from over there in Rosedale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah.
So when I came out in 119, this is how I met Lita from 119. Arnie, Lita was the one that got killed.
Yeah, she got passed away.
So Rita was like my second mom's. She used to leave me there with Arnie and them and Pumpkin, and I used to be stay in the crib. My mom.
Oh, you was there with them?
Yeah,
oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 119. So at this time now, my step pops comes into the picture. My step pops is Jamaican. So him and my mom's get married. My step pops is heavy in the game. So all he do is sell drugs. You could smell it. He got number pounds, this is back in like, the 80s. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, he stuffed inside the roof the the pounds of bud. You know what I'm saying? And then, and my step pops is one of them type of Jamaican dudes. He used to kill the pigeons and cook them. And same with street pigeons that fly around. Home. Yeah, he come in, he say, you want some of this? I said, no, I'm good. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Pigeon in the street?
Yeah, listen, they was living on the roof. Because you know how the roof is on 119, they got the little window up there, that was cracked. Birds were in there chilling. So he go up there, and he go in, he start, he snapping and bringing down, he start skinning them.
Wow.
So yeah, he started skinning. That's
Jamaican.
Yeah,
he definitely Jamaican.
He definitely jerked him too.
Jerk pigeon.
Jerk pigeon.
You know what I'm saying? So then, when I would go to Manhattan, it was nothing but Americanized, you know what I'm saying? So my mom's, I'd be with her 90% of the time, but on weekends and holidays, I stay with my father. At this time now, my father was still in the game. He was in the game till the day he died. My dad would always get up early in the morning. While they moved to Jersey, he'd go to Lower East Side and do what he do. He'd come back with his little sneaker box, and he'd tell me to go sit out in the living room with my sister. I didn't even know I had a sister because my pops was doing what he was doing on the side. Wow. So this when I found out I had a sister named Devorah Robinson. You know what I'm saying? And she just popped up one day. He said, that's your sister. I said, okay.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
How does that feel? Like, what the fuck is that?
I didn't know. Then but my pops would bring me over, and there was two other brothers I had, Cordell and Donnie. And I also had Darasia and Dada. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of brothers and sisters on that side I didn't even know about. You know what I'm saying? And this led me, they said that's when they was telling me, yo, your cousin's Al Bial. I said, I didn't know Al Bial was my cousin. And to this day, I still haven't met him. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to stay on the subject about my pops. Now, my pops now was very, very, very...
Is my good?
My father was very cool, had a sense of humor, and he was my hero.
I think everybody's dad is their hero.
Nah, that's not true.
Not true?
That's not true.
You don't think... how old were you at this time?
I was probably like around, what, 10, 12. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think everybody wanted their dad to be a hero out there?
Want and is
okay.
My dad was my hero.
And he couldn't do no wrong in my eyes.
He is my hero, kid.
You know what I'm saying? Like, with all his faults, to me, he was my idol.
Yeah.
He's tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He always, he left me with jewels. He said things to me. He said, nothing in life is for free. And he had said to me, he who's a slave to art will later become his master. These are the jewels he said to me.
Say that one more time.
He who is a slave to art will later become his master.
He said that?
My father, yeah.
Well, did he do music or something?
Nah, he was just in the street.
Wow. That's deep.
And so, and then, my father will always make me wear black sneakers as a kid. So that's why I like the color black. But I didn't know at the time is that it was since I'm a young kid that you can't keep white sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you was gonna say
Yeah, I was waiting for this.
like a what you want,
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? So,
I ain't even think of that.
yeah. So as a kid, like, so the sneakers stay. Now my son wears sneakers now. When you wear black sneakers, you don't get no because it lasts longer, it look better.
Yeah.
And it saves pretty penny on us. But my father, as time went past, he got kidney failure.
Wow.
But he still stayed in shape, ate healthy, and he used to eat kettle chips. So this made me be very health conscious because I used to watch him drinking protein powder, working out. And my father always kept it 100 with me. Like one time I remember sitting in the room we was watching some movie, and the guy was giving it to the woman. I mean, he was wearing her out in the bed. I said, "Daddy, what they doing?" He said, "Nigga, they boning."
Oh,
I said, "Okay." This how my pops was. Street dude, you know what I'm saying? So he said they boning. That's what they doing, man. He said later on in life you gonna learn about that too. Right now, just watch the movie. Because my father was a movie head. Yeah. So I like the movies. You know what I'm saying? So my father's the reason why he got me into Nintendo. So I got into the gaming. You know what I'm saying? I used to play with my cousin a lot. I used to play Street Fighter and all those other stuff. And so I became a real big game head based off of that bond. My pops used to come play games with me. Yeah. And so I used to not beat him, so he'd stay and play a little longer just so we could bond. Wow. And then, then my little sister come with her little self and just want to interrupt it. So, you know what I'm saying? So I just let her go and do what she do because I caught it very early not to be jealous of my sibling. Because jealousy.
Deep. How do you even think about that?
Because I knew I understood the emotion. I understood how can I explain it? The feeling I knew was there, but I didn't make it. I knew that my sister just wanted my father's attention, just the same way I did. Like, she would kiss my dad, but I couldn't kiss my dad at a certain age, so I understood that. So I accepted that, and I understand that my pops would tell me there was a time and place for everything. Right now, you know what I'm saying? You understand later on in life when you get older, and when you have your kids, and I see it now with my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I think the most dramatic time of my life is when I see my father on his deathbed. God damn.
Take your time, bro.
You want to skip past it because...
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You all right? There's some napkins right there.
Right next
I don't want to mess up my makeup.
I got you.
Oh, that's why we got the napkins. You might want to catch it.
Ooh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you seen them and then like moving.
Yeah, my
forward.
mom's one day said to me, "Yo, listen, you ain't going to school today." So all right, I ain't want to go to school anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That sound like fun.
You know what I'm saying? So she took me out there to Jersey City. We get to the apartment, and my grandfather's Southern, strong, old school country man from North Carolina. I go in the back room because let me pull back. The last time I see my father in the hospital, and he was like, "Yo, don't cry." So my mom's put the Vaseline on his lip, and it's like I never really seen them be intimate with each other. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. My mom's never really talked bad about him. Like she just would say, like, the drugs will really mess your father in our relationship. But I seen him on the hospital bed. He looked normal to me. So 2 days, 3 days later, we try back up to Jersey. I go in the house. I see all my family there. My Aunt Louise, Aunt Pensy, Fat Mama, Rory, Devora, Aunt Lois, everybody in the living room. My grandfather, he's sitting in the couch and he's watching me. So I go in the back, because my father's room is the room after my cousin's room. So I come back, I said, "Where's my father?" My grandfather says just like this, "Andrew, don't cry. Your father's dead."
Damn.
That's just how he gave it to me. I was like, God, I said, huh?
Right.
Because that's how he is. You can take it what it is.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to process it.
No.
How
old was you at this time?
I was probably like 15.
All right,
Lost my pops at 15 years. I lost my dad.
Sorry to hear that, man.
So next thing I know, we in the hearse. Going to the funeral home. My grandfather's strong. He ain't saying nothing. My little sister go up there. My Aunt Pensy go up there. My cousin go up there. Everybody crying. My Aunt Pensy was stroking my father here. And I'm seeing my hero in the casket and he's blue. I mean, the mortician did the best he could do, but I seen my champion.
Yeah, that's
And let me try to go past. And then we start traveling again, and I watched them put my father in the earth. Yeah. And then we came back to the house, and then I just consumed myself into the video games. That was
your way to cope.
That was my way to cope. Yeah, the games. So I just played for hours, hours on end, and I would eat. And I love the food. I love snacks. I'm a snacky. I love the good shit.
I love those.
That's it. So, my Aunt Pansy, she stayed in the house with us in Jersey. My mom's went back down to Queens, so I just stayed up there for probably like 2 or 3 days. And then I came back to Queens, but I was never the same.
I can imagine.
I was never the same after that. So then, my mom's and me, our relationship split. I felt some type of way because my mother would always favor the foster kids over me. But it wasn't her fault. She just tried her. I didn't know at the time. She was just trying her best to just give these kids who didn't have love.
Yeah.
Because their mothers was on the same thing my father was on. I didn't see it that way at the time. I was
you're a kid. You're
you know
not
what I'm saying?
say like that. Yeah.
So, especially for like Carrington and Farrell, they was fragile. You know what I'm saying? So at this time now, my mom's, she would be in the house, but she'd be doing her own thing. She working the candle shop. She just trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? So now we on 159 and Guy Brewer now. Of course, she's from Basie Projects. Basie's a whole different type of animal. It's different from me being on Sufton.
Sure enough is. Fuck.
So now, my mother will always say, yo, you got to go to the store and through the projects. So me, in the house I was with all the kids, I used to bully them.
Yeah.
Because this was learned behavior I learned from my older brother. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that was part of the culture in Jamaica that the older brother handles the younger brother.
Yeah.
When, meaning that, he put the belt to ass. You know what I'm saying? So my older brother used to whip me like a runaway slave.
Really?
Yeah, yes.
Tough house.
But that's a Jamaica household.
Yeah.
When you ain't got no father figure around, your brother steps in to be your pops. Both of them. I had like 2 big brothers. One was in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? He Jamaican. And remember, they used my green card to come to America. So my mother used it to get my brothers over. But with the foster kids now, we will go out and commit all types of crimes. We would go to Flushing in Chinatown and we do shoplifting and boosting. But
how did that even happen?
Well, I had met a girl by the name of Love was picking on my sister Janet. Now, Janet could fight. Me and my sister could fight. She used to fight me. But when she bumped into Love was a whole different type of fighter. Love was a Gabriel Boulevard girl that could fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of person you fight here. So I seen her face so lumped up. I said, yo, who did? I felt sorry for her. And Janet was older than me. And she tell my mother. So she said a girl be around the corner on Bedell and they be jumping on the springs and they be doing all types of tricks. So I go around the corner, fighting for my sister. Yeah. So when I go over there, I seen a whole bunch of kids. I didn't know who Love was. I thought Love was just a boy. I said, yo, who's one of y'all punks over here? Y'all bitch ass dudes is Love. And I went to the littlest dude because I know I can handle him. I said, I know I can handle him. I could. I was picking my fight. I was picking one. And then I heard the girl say it was me, you bitch ass nigga. I turned around. I said, oh, okay. She said, yeah. She said, what's up? I said, you got problem, my sister? She said, so I'm like, I said, yo, listen. I said, man, you leave my sister alone. She said, shut your punk ass up, you bitch ass nigga. I never heard her talk like this. Not a girl. I never seen a girl talk like this. So I'm not used to it. So I closed my eyes and I snuffed her. That was the worst decision of my life to be snuff this girl. Because the next thing I knew, I was handling her, but she hit me with the old school trip. And you put the leg behind the back of the legs, and she tripped me. And next thing I know, I seen the sun. I fell on my back, and then I seen a shadow block out the sun. And the next thing I felt was hands running down. Boom, boom, bang, boom. I'm saying she's wearing me out. She's wearing me out. And then I hit next, you know, at this time I'm dizzy now. I see the sun spinning, and I can see her grabbing a boulder, and the sun blocked out again, and I can hear somebody, yo, love, chill, you gonna kill him. This is how I met her brother Kai. So,
What?
So Kai saved me from his sister killing me. You know what I'm saying? So now they get up off me. I go walk back around the corner to the house. So my mother said,
"Is what's her name, sister Kai height too?"
Yeah, they was tall. They was tall. They was always like
Kai
6 foot.
like 6'5".
Yeah, they was. Love was like 6 foot when we was like she was already 6 foot. I was like 5 foot. She was already 6 foot already.
God
Playing
damn.
basketball, taking me to the rack, shooting jumpers. Love was nice in basketball back in the days. She was nice. You know what I'm saying? So she could fight like a dude. So I never got handled like that by a girl before. That was an encounter I never forgot. You know what I'm saying? That girl whooped my ass. She whooped my ass. She put me on my back pocket. She whooped it. She whooped me real good. You know what I'm saying?
After that, Kai.
So Kai said, yo, chill, don't, you know, he got it, grabbed her, and I got up and went home. So I go to the crib, and I go in the house. My mom's not in the house. I go to the room. I see Janet. I said, Janet. I said, yo, man, I'm sorry, but you gonna have a big problem if you fuck with that girl. I don't know why you did that. I don't know why you messed with that girl there, because the way she did me and handled me, I wasn't ready for that shit. That was a whole different type of fight in there.
Oh, man.
So now, you know what I'm saying, I go see them, and one day I go to the corner store on Super Value on Linden and Guy Brewer. I see him and her in there. So Love was like, this is the bitch ass nigga right here trying to fight me right here. And they Kyle like, oh no, chill. He cool. He ain't no punk though. That's the key, it's the main thing.
Yeah.
He ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know I was a punk, but they ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? So I said, all right, cool. I left alone. So now he was like, yo, you want to come hang out with us? So I said, all right, I started hanging out with them. These two kids was different from me. They was advanced. Now remember, I was just sitting in the house playing my video game, Street Fighter, bullying the kids in the house. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you about a story. What made me stop being a bully? One day I had a scooter. And this kid, I don't know where he came from, but he said, man, can I ride your scooter? I was sitting on my man DJ steps right across the street from my house on 159. And I said, nah, you can't ride my scooter. Get up out of here. The kid said, yo, you need to know who you're talking to. I said, no, I'm talking to you. You soft. Get up out of here. He said, all right, come outside. Come out the gate. I said, come out the gate. He said, come out the gate. I said, come out the gate. He said, come out the gate. So I came out the gate. I said, what's up? So he said, yo, come on the street. We can throw up your dick beaters. So I threw up my dick beaters. I did a left and a right. The kid disappeared. I don't know where he went. He popped back up and hit me in the left, right. Wow. So what the fuck? It didn't dawn on me that he kept ducking. I wasn't used to fighting somebody that had skill.
Yeah.
He had skill. And now when he's whooping my ass, the whole neighborhood came out.
Oh, man.
Everybody surrounded me because I used to run around stealing people's bikes, throwing rocks with people cars. I was just a little terror.
Yeah.
Little terror. But that kid humbled me. He's whooped my ass so good that my mother was rooting for him.
Damn.
Yes, whoop his ass. Whoop him bomber clap ass. But it had to humble me. I had to distract that bully out of me.
Yeah.
Because the bully was learned behavior I got from my older brother. See, that's learned behavior. Yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah. Kids see what older people do, or they overstand it, and they imitate it. So I was imitating that on the kids in the house. You know what I'm saying? So this kid extracted him with a good old Southside whooping. Whooped my ass real good. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I got was just a trip, and then we went back into the house, and my mother said, you learn your lesson? So I've never been a bully again. But meeting Love and Kyle took me on a whole other journey. The foster kids used to go there every day, and we used to hang out with them. And then that's when we started doing the shoplifting. We started doing the boosting. We go to Green Acres Mall. They showed me how to pop the tag. They show you how to slide it under your shirt. They were stealing cars. We started selling Sega Saturns. You know what I'm saying? But we did as a team. You always have the bait and switch. You have somebody who distract the person, and you snatch, you keep it moving. When we go to the sneaker store, you put one foot on this sneaker store, and you slide out with that, and you put on and go to another sneaker, find another foot for the other size. So these were little tricks we used to do. So we start doing this stuff, and then later on down the line, we start remember now. My mom's is like, you need the blood of Jesus. The devil is on you. I ain't paying my mother no mind. I'm in the street. So now Love introduces me to a girl named Olympia. Olympia said, you want to sell some crack? I said, all right. Shit. So her brother they already selling drugs. They already pumping crack already. So now me and the foster kids at this time, they was doing their own thing now. Everybody getting older. I'm like 16. So I go down to West 4th in the village. And the first time I'm getting exposed to the crack game. I go inside the McDonald's. Olympia said, "Yo, sit down, talk to this guy. This guy's a Jamaican dude." At this time, they was Crips. So the Jamaican dude said, "You want to sell some crack?" I said, "Yeah, I want to sell some crack." And said, "All right, go on in the bathroom." So I go in the bathroom. The next kid came in with the bathroom. He said, "You ready for the crack?" He said, "Yeah." I don't know nothing about the crack game, man. I don't know about the drugs. There's some real shit I'm about to tell you. He took the crack, pulled it out his ass crack.
Oof.
Right? Now, the nigga told me, take this and put it in your mouth. Me, being naive, ain't no better, I took it and put it in my mouth. Ooh. I could smell this nigga ass reminiscing everything on that motherfucker. I ain't know no better. Remember, I ain't a street dude. I'm just a kid, you know what I'm saying? Went from boosting to selling crack.
Yeah.
So now we go outside the McDonald's. Ass to mouth. You know what I'm saying? So now the next thing that happened now, it's like now I really seen how the underworld was. Because I didn't notice all these different people, like it's on crack. It's a little different from Southside crack.
Really opened you up and woke, like you ate the apple from the garden type shit.
And now he like, yo, serve this person. And I'm not used to seeing white people smoking crack. On Southside, I seen people smoke crack.
Yeah.
But I never seen white folks smoke crack.
Yeah.
So now, and I'm also seeing functional crackheads. We going to the parlor, the pizza man's on crack. The tattoo guy's on crack. The guy that owned the Italian restaurant was on crack. The guy, so it was different for me. It was totally different from Southside when we go to projects. You know,
just seen the fiend on the corner.
It's totally different.
What that do to your mind? Like, what did you know what I'm saying? Like, that should sound like.
Of course, it's trauma. It's trauma, but I don't know it's trauma.
Yeah.
I don't, anxiety, post-traumatic stress. You see, and it's the first time I'm seeing cops in the yellow cabs, and they hanging out the side of the cab car, and guys like, yo, watch out for 4TWD, and you see the cops riding by, they gotta keep going because they can't stop. But we selling crack a mile a minute. It's totally different when you go back to Southside. Crack is moving slow. But when I was out in West Florida, it's just like this. It's fast. Damn. So now, 6'5", who was known as Kyle, was like, listen, I found out where they got the stash at. You know what I'm saying? I said, word? He said, yeah. Want to come with me? I said, yeah, sure, let's go. So we go over there and the guy leaves the back Jeep door open. It's nothing but a crate full of crack. So he looked at me, I looked at him. He said, what you want to do? I said, nigga, what you want to do, nigga? He said, nigga, let's take all this and bounce. I said, I don't know, man. This these niggas might come back and look for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's like, 6'5", like, Smiley, listen. Let's just take this. We take this back to the hood, get to the older niggas, and we good. Me, I'm thinking 3 or 4 moves ahead. I said, Olympia's up here. If these niggas snatch Olympia up, they're gonna come back to Southside. They're gonna get me and you, and they might do something else to us because we took these niggas work. I said, nah, let's leave that shit alone, my nigga. He was like, you shut up, my nigga. Let's leave that shit alone. So we went back to the boulevard. These guys don't know. They watching us. When we came back in the street, they where y'all was out? Nah, we was going up and down, was looking around. It's all right. We still selling crack. Then you hear people say rollers. That means they coming to rush the block. Olympia snatched my arm and we walk off. Out there was the first time I got my dick sucked by a crackhead. I'm in the game. I ain't know nothing about this. Never got my dick sucked before. He's like, Smiley, 6'5". Again, I said, come on, nigga, we going to an apartment. We going to an apartment? He said, come on, we going to an apartment real quick. So, all right. Went to the apartment. You know what I'm saying? She in there, she like, yo, she said, y'all got them pieces? You got them pieces? She said, pull it out. I said, pull it out. Pull it out. You know, I'm shy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't used to this. This is different.
Little thing here.
This is different. Yeah. I never experienced. You know, this is different.
Brand new.
Yeah, she aggressive.
Give me your shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she called it. She like she pulling it up and hold on. Wait a minute. Slow down. Next thing, I don't know where the couch came with. The couch mysteriously pops up there. I'm on the couch. Next thing, my pants falling there. What's going on? Next thing, I'm like, oh shit, God help me. You know what I'm saying? So that was an episode for me, and then, you know, so being in that life, being out there was like a culture shock for me.
Yeah.
You got West Florida, you see dudes playing ball. Dude playing ball is nice, smoke crack.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then at this time now, before the LBGT thing was going on, that area was predominantly heavy with, you know, there was that lifestyle over there. Yeah. So my man's sister would like, she would like, we just traveled around there and see what's going on down there. And this one I seen, it was another world that I'd never seen before. So I'm gonna be very meticulous in what I'm saying because I don't want to assassinate anybody or discriminate against anybody.
Okay.
But I'd never seen that type of activity before, especially when from Southside because it was a very masculine community over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And certain activities they didn't condone. Yeah. But when Love was down there, Love was into her thing. Yeah. So I support her.
Fluid.
She was fluid. I supported her in what she do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's my sister.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So make a long story short, we leave out of there, we come back, and then I stay in Southside. I didn't want to go back up there and sell drugs anymore. And then my mom's and me and our relationship was still ricocheted and rocky. So one day my mom was just cussing me out. She said, "You stupid, you're not gonna be nothing. You're about to run around the street then." So I leave, go out in the street. I go to my man. Now me and Kai's getting more. Me and 6'5" is getting tighter and tighter. Yeah. So me and 6'5" one day decide, yo, let's go do a house invasion. Just off the whim.
You know what it was at the time?
I didn't know what it was at the time, but I know they had something that I wanted, and I ain't have it.
You were still a teenager at the time?
Yeah, I was still a teenager.
Oh, wow.
16,
you know what I'm saying?
17?
Well, I was like 16, 17. So he was like, yo, let's rob my neighbor. So we go inside the crib and burglarize the house. And then we was like, fuck it. Let's go around the corner and burglarize the other nigga crib. So we just burglarizing more houses. Then fuck it. Then we start burglarizing people in Forest Hills. That started being our shit. But then what happened was an older dude in my neighborhood started hearing about me. His name was Fuzz. Fuzz was a terrorist in my neighborhood. When I seen him, you want to walk on the other side of the street. Dudes fed him. You know what I'm saying? He was a different type of animal. Like he's playing the key. Let me not say, he was the type of person that when he said something, he meant it.
No nonsense.
No nonsense type of guy. So one day, he was in the park shooting dice. And I had my last little $20 inside my cookie jar. He's like, damn, son, niggas just took my money. This, that. I need to get back in this. So I ran to the crib. Son just told me I ran to the crib, got the $20, and I gave it to him. He's like, yo, good looking, shorty. Just because I want to be affiliated. You know, he was someone that I seen how dudes treated him, respected him, and I wanted that. Yeah. I don't know how about getting it, but I know that you got it, and I want to learn how to do it. Yeah. But he gave me a look like he knew who I was because he heard about me and my Code D doing burglaries. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get into strong armor yet. I ain't get to strong arm robberies yet. Yeah. We just doing house invasions and shit. And then when Fuzz won his money back, he said, yo, come back around the corner. At this time, my Code D, he ain't fucking with Fuzz. My Code D doing his thing. Yeah. But Fuzz, they on elite level type robberies and shit. So one day again, I'm not going to school. My mom's like, oh, you're not gonna be nothing. So she said, y'all stupid, y'all fool. The foster kids got snatched up. They wound up doing a big old robbery spree inside Green Acres Mall, and they snatched their asses up. The people came, whatever they call them, the BCW, they came and snatched them all up. So now it's just me now. It's me and my mom, but our relationship is fractured. Yeah. So I'm in the street heavy now. So I'm just looking for a person to take the place of my father. I didn't know that. I'm looking for a man to be in my life. You know what I'm saying? Role model again. No, he's looking for a role model. That's why it's important for a father figure in a boy's life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't gonna argue that one right there. So now, when Fuzz sees me crying one day, he said, yo, why you crying for, homie? He said, come with me. Don't worry about that. So my mom's me said, don't worry about that. I said, all right. Went to his crib, man. He said, yeah, take this, smoke this. Smoke some bud. I ain't smoked no weed before, but I'm smoking with him. Like, so yeah, this gonna make a man out of you. So I said, all right. He was like, oh, listen, I'm hearing the shit that you and your mans is doing. That's cool what y'all little niggas doing and everything, but you need to step your shit up. I said, what you mean? And he said, y'all niggas need to start catching some juxes, man. I need to start catching some robberies. Some robberies? He said, yeah. He said, all right. He said, you know what? Let me see if you got some heart. He said, go get dressed in all black and come back and see me. I got dressed in all black, came back and see him. He took the 357 I said, here, take that. He said, when the cab driver come, now I never knew about strategy. He's a tactician. He said, what you gonna do is this particular cab driver, he has a particular stash. And what you gonna do is you gonna leave your right leg out the foot of the car door, and you gonna put the gun to his head. He said, just move back just a little bit because you don't want him to grab your gun. And he said, you're gonna be shaking a little bit. Just know that's your fear. He said, when you shaking, just know that you in control. He said, don't shoot him. He said, just be in control. And he said, you're gonna tell him what I'm gonna tell you to do. You're gonna tell him taking that little stash spot he got. He gonna try to give you the money in the sock. Tell him to go in where the glove department is at, under the latch. So I followed what he said to a T. The guy pulls up in the car, hop in the car, pull out 357 to him. Now I'm scared. I don't want to do this, but I also don't want to let him down. So I said, yo, listen, I need that. Give me that stash. Give me that money you got right here. Boom. He said, that's all I got. I said, stop fucking lying. He said, now I can feel it. The gun gave me a little more confidence.
Felt that adrenaline.
Yeah, I could feel it. I could feel I got a grown ass man scared of me.
How old was you again at this time?
I'm about 17. So this grown ass dude is scared of me, and I got this 357 in my hand. This is power. This is God in my hand. So when he gave me that and gave me a stash man, I ran off. Took the back there, got to Forrest's yard. Forrest with the money. I gave him the money. He said, all right. He said, we're gonna do a lot more shit together. Go to the crib. He said, take the back gate though. Don't go to Main Street. So I took the back gate, go to my backyard. I could see the blue and whites going all around the neighborhood. Yeah. At this time, the other kids I was hanging like Tony Two Guns, DJ, all everybody, I ain't hanging with them no more. I'm hanging with Forrest now.
Yeah. So
now Forrest is taking me on missions, bro. He got me robbing bingo spots. He got me robbing drug dealers. I'm saying, but he with me now.
That's what I was going to ask you.
He with me now. He with me now. He just telling me. He always tell me keep my distance and watch something. Like when we robbed the bingo spot. He said, yo, listen, just stay by the door. Make sure if anybody coming in, you put them on the floor. So I'm listening to everything he said. I listen to a T. I don't deviate from what he say. So we get the stash out of it. We go back to where we go to. He hit me with some little bit of bread. I pull 6'5" in. So now it's two of us. And Forrest got some guys in Brooklyn. So now he got a team. So now we go running down the stores and we robbing everything. Which is what we doing, strictly robberies. So he does robberies. Then he told us about, yo, these guys are getting money on Jamaica Avenue by Parsons and Archer. Dude got a stash spot. I don't know how he know this, but he knows every fucking thing. So Fuzz take me and my guy 6'5" down into the Parsons and Archer. And he's like, you see that? I said, I don't see nothing. He said, watch right there. I'm looking. I said, oh, I see it. He said, that nigga right, you see the stash he going to? Look, watch. I said, oh, shit. He said, just chill. We're going to watch him for a little bit. So we just sitting and watching the nigga. Just watching. So what Fuzz is showing me, this is the plotting process of it. This is you checking homeboy's habits. You see? And he said, look, you see how he's always reaching for his side? He got something on him. Every time. So Fuzz is very good at predicting behavior. So he said, listen, we're going to move on a nigga. So he waited another day. We came back. Then we moved on that kid. Backed him down. He didn't know what happened. Right there. And the people moving there, we told Fuzz, don't say nothing. You ain't going down the avenue. Just give it up.
Wow.
The kid gave it up.
No problem.
No problem. He gave it up. And me, knowing Fuzz, he did, you know what I'm saying? I know he did that in broad daylight because he don't play. Make a long story short, Fuzz gets locked up for a body he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And niggas lined him up. It's fucked up what happened to him because he went to just go to the Chinese store and the niggas on the boulevard, he beefing with somebody and another nigga he's with do something to somebody else.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And now Fuzz is sitting in prison for 40 to life.
Still.
40 to life.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? So now, he gone now. So I'm by myself now. But
how does that feel?
Well, I'm back alone again.
Yeah.
One thing I started getting used to is being alone and being by myself. Me and 6'5" now, we rocking hard.
Yeah.
We go through Spofford. We get locked up.
What you get locked up for?
They came and snatched us up when we did it. I went back to doing burglary with 6'5". Did another house invasion. But this house invasion ain't playing out right. Yeah, niggas came like, nigga, you wearing my chain? Nigga 6'5" got the nigga chain on. I said,
my God.
So you know what I'm saying? So whatever happened, the kid came out the crib, said, "You got my shit on 6'5". What you talking about? Niggas hit 6'5", one of the greatest punches I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? But 6'5", he weighing the kid out now. The other guy, the Indian guy, he put me in the double dragon full nose, and I couldn't get out that shit. I'm like, so yo, get off me. Get off me. I'm like, yo, get off me. So 6'5" had to jump on him, you know what I'm saying? But there's too late. The cops came and snatched us up. So now, you know, I'm going through Crossroads. I've never been through Crossroads before.
Crossroads
is one of like the it's like where they send juvenile halls and kids to. And then from there I went to Spa Flick. And now I'm there. I'm shaking out in there with different kids from different boroughs. Now I'm bumping heads with kids from Brooklyn. And you already know how at that time they always think everybody from Queens is soft. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, Queens. And, like, hold on.
You gotta put a double time.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing a lot of fighting in there. But most of these kids is hurting just like me. They got issues just like me.
Yeah.
I don't know at the time. But at the time, I don't think everybody respects violence.
Yeah.
So my mom's bailed me out. It's the first time my mother bailed me out. You know? And then I get back to the neighborhood, going back to the high school. And now I'm trying to still find myself. Still had the weight on me.
Yeah.
But I wound up getting to fight in high school. They sent me to one of them 600 schools on Real Wilkins. They had an ATD school.
Yeah, because we went to school and you went to Martin.
Yeah, but this before Martin.
Oh.
When I went to this 600 school, I wound up slapping the girl who was talking crazy about my mom. I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What year was this? You said Roy Wilkins?
Yeah, this Roy Wilkins. This like 1998, yeah, like 98, 99.
Who was your PO on there?
Huh?
Who was your PO?
I ain't have a PO at this time. They just snatched me out. I was a kid. They just snatched me out. So they said, the lady said, nah, he ain't gonna be smacking on girl in here. So they sent me to boot camp.
Oh,
they sent me to a place called Youth Leadership Academy. So up there, they had discipline. I never learned this type of discipline before. They had you getting up, running miles, doing push-ups, jumping jacks, all types of stuff. I never did this before. But it's the first time my body got in shape.
Did you a favor?
Did me a favor. So 6 months later, I came back home. And while I was in ATD program, this is how I met Shamik. You know what I'm saying?
Who's Shamik?
Shamik is one of the brothers from 147 I was cool with.
Oh, Shamik.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So I met him.
Shamik.
So I met Shamik, and this is how, and I used to hang out over there. We used to go chill all the time at his crib when I was a kid, when we was kids. But when I came back now, I was physically fit. And then I got into the boxing program. So I said, I want to continue this. So I started boxing. So I went to Lost Battalion. But how I got into boxing, I'm bumping into a kid named Joselito. Joselito was like a Dominican kid, probably like 5'3", but this kid could box. He was like a genius. And he was handling everybody in Baisley. He tiny. I seen him humble big giant grown men.
Wow.
So me and him got real cool. He used to call me, yo, Cuzzo, yeah. I said, I want to go boxing, man. He said, come on. So when I was at the gym with him, I ripped off my shirt. He was like, God damn, your muscles. I said, muscles. But muscles don't mean shit in that ring.
Yeah.
That shit's heavy. I ain't know how to fight yet. So he was beating me. He was beating me like a runaway slave. And he was whooping my ass. You hear me? But the trainer was like, yo, man, you got a good jab. You got a good jab. And he said, let me show you some of the basics. So now I start going to the gym every day. So this was therapeutic for me. Yeah. Plus, it made me feel special. I never really had someone complimenting me, telling me, yo, you going to be the champ. Yo, you good, you can fight, you nice. Keep throwing your hands, keep moving. Yo, you good, kid, you can make it. I never really had that positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
So now, once the trainer started feeling confident with me, he put me in the ring with a kid named Reggie. Reggie was a bronze in the Golden Gloves. So I step in the ring with Reggie. I'm scared. I never really, because I'm just used to just throwing my hands and just throwing haymakers. Yeah. But now it's with some technique, some skill. Yeah. So when I step in the ring with Reggie, you know what I'm saying? I'm in it now. The trainer was like, listen, just everything off of the jab. So I step in the ring, and Reggie in there. So Reggie moving around, you know, fluid. So, you know, I threw the first jab at that miss. So, okay. I threw the second one. It landed. Clack. So, okay. All right. This shit starting to make some sense now. So Reggie pop. Oh, shit. Reggie did. He dipped over. Boom. So I'm chasing him around the ring now. He pop. Oh, shit. This is different. Yeah. So he's like, so when the bing goes, ding, 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 I go back to the corner. He said, listen to me. He said, the fuck is wrong with you? You're bigger than him. Hit him with your right hand. It's going to stop everything. I said, all right. So we go back out there. Ding, 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 ding. So Reggie feeling himself. So I cut the ring off.
Yeah.
Reggie started feeling the trap. I could see he's panicking. But what I wanted to do was get him lined up right with my right hand. And I threw that thing straight down the pipe. Like, everyone goes, he starts, oh, that shit, come on. And he came back and he said, I told you, right? I said, yeah, you're right. This shit works. This shit really works. So now I took that and I came back to Southside with it. All the kids that used to be bullying me in the projects, I ain't say nothing to nobody. I kept it a secret. So the first person that I encountered was a kid named Mike. So Mike was one of the kids that always used to terrorize and bully me inside Bexley Park. I was on the bus, and I put myself next to him just on purpose because he's a bully. And I hate bullies with a passion. I got a complex of bullies. Still to this day. When you fucking bully out there and you buy a problem, nigga, I'm going to fix you like a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I don't like bullies. You bullying somebody, nigga, in the music industry, you know what I'm saying, make me want to say something. I know I got my business. My wife get mad at me like that.
Oh, man.
But I want to just say, man, I don't like bullies, man. I hate them with a passion. Because I know what it feel like to be tormented.
Yeah.
Especially when you in Basic Projects. Them kids, they used to beat me, man. The way them kids used to jump me, bro. Because you ain't getting no fair one. You're not getting no fair one with them kids in Baisley. Or even 40 give you a little shot. But Baisley, and I'm right between both of them.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I ain't know how to fight, I go to Baisley, and them kids will always try to tap my pockets. All the time. I just want to have friends, man.
Yeah.
But it ain't work out that way. I didn't know that what they call it? It's a word for it. There's a call like a herd mentality. When it's just
herd, yeah, HURD. Yeah.
When they see and then you got that stigma with you when people find out you a herb. Cause I know what it be. I know.
Yeah, once they see weakness, everybody gonna come after.
So and I'm gonna keep it funky. I was pussy.
Yeah.
Super duper pussy. But I was forced to fight. I had to fight. You don't fight with these guys, they're gonna keep doing it. They see you with your girlfriend, they slap you. I seen it. They rob you. They pickpocket you. So I had to be this person to get these guys up off me. I had to fight them. And then my mother gave me the worst, worst advice I ever got in my life. Because she Jamaican. She said, you let them hit you first. I said, you sure? She said, let them hit you first.
That's the wrong advice.
I said, okay. Man, these kids was hit me with some combinations. I couldn't recuperate. Shit get dizzy, shit spinning. Eyes hurting and shit. She said, what happened? I said, I was fighting in school. They hit you first? I said, yeah, you did good. I said, wait, this is not right. Something's not right. This is not right. This is not right.
You ain't lying.
So one day, it was a kid named Daquan. Daquan was in front of 6'5" crib talking super duper shit to me. And he was in my face like, you pussy, Smiley. You mad pussy. I can hear the echo in my soul. I can hear that shit.
The echo?
I can hear the echo. He said pussy one more. And when he said I snuffed him right mid-sentence. And it clicked. I said, that's what I got to do from now on. Punch a motherfucker in mid-sentence. This is going to change. And it changed my life. So the sucker punch with the boxing made me an incredible person at Southside. I started to get me a reputation. I hit you mid-sentence right when you're talking.
You started getting such a reputation that you met somebody named 50 Cent?
Yes, I did.
How did that happen?
I was flipping burgers in Burger King.
Really?
Yes, I was working a 9 to 5. My man Jerry.
Trying to be good?
I was trying to be good. I was really trying to be good. But what happened was one day a kid wanted to get a job in there, and I said, let me try to help you out. The manager ain't want him there for whatever reason, so the kid started cussing me out. The kid ain't know I had a decent knuckle game. Yeah. So when we walking outside, he was like, yo, why the fuck you lie for me, bitch ass? Snuffed him right mid-sentence. Wearing his ass out. I seen him again. He got a box cut. I said, my back, man. I ain't mean to hit you, man. You know, you just talking to me some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to do. Then I learned how to diffuse them by talking to the person. I talk about it trying to cut me. Cause I ain't stupid. But he tried to line me up. So he got some guys that come in to see me the next day. So I was sitting there with Trizzy, and there's my man Trizzy from 134 in Guy Brook. I met Trizzy while I was in 18D because he used to steal cars. That's another story I got with Trizzy when we started doing carjacking.
Oh, God.
So this is how I got with Trizzy.
Crime didn't you commit?
So now, when Trizzy and me was sitting out there with his sister, the guy's boys came in to come see me. He said, yo, another Jamaican guy said, what's on your name, Smiley? So I said, yo, why you want to know? I got up, but he ain't not squared up in boxing position. So I squared up on him. I said, yo, why, what's up? He said, nah. Me, I ask you, which one of your names? Mwah. That's it, nigga. Right, when I hit him, he went to sleep. His man's like, oh, shit. Trizzy and the sister, we start shaking with these niggas. We start shaking in there. The manager come out and said, what the hell's going on? I said, I don't know, these guys are trying to rob the place. He said, they trying to rob. I said, I think they trying to rob us. So he brings us all in the back. You know what I'm saying? But the manager, later on that day, like when I came back the next day, he said, Spencer, come on, I want to show you something on tape. I said, what you want to show me on tape? He said, look, you handling this guy. You handling this guy here too. He said, listen, I'm going to make you a manager. You want to make me a manager? I said, hold on a second. This nigga trying to line me up. This same Burger King niggas be coming to book this shit. They come rob. They rob that place like 3 or 4 times because it's right by the conduit. So it's in and off. Nigga book you and they gone. So I said, let me think about that. I didn't want to tell him no. However, one of the kids that was with the Jamaican dudes who's working I was on the Whopper board. He was on the junior Whopper board. He was usually talking to me. This day he wasn't talking to me. I don't know though that my name ringing behind 134 and got bro. I don't know that. So the kid stepped out. Trizzy's sister's boyfriend said, yo, that nigga trying to line you up. So I said, he trying to line me up? So I catch the nigga to do it, trying to go to bed. I said, yo, why niggas trying to line me up? He said, huh? What you say? I headbutt the nigga.
Headbutt?
I headbutt the nigga. He's like, oh, shit. So the next thing, the manager pulled me in again. He said, Spencer, you keep fighting on time. I said, I don't know, man. I think that guy's down with them guys. So the manager said, so the kid come around now. He coming up, he saw, he straight out, hit him with a jab. Ha! Right by the French fry area. He fall out on one knee. The manager said, holy shit. He said, yeah, you're going to be the manager. But now, I stopped going to work there. One day I'm getting my hair braided down the block from my crib. The DTs pull up on me. They say, hey, Smiley, don't run. Don't run. We talk to your mother. We're just going to take you down to the 113 precinct. You're just going to get a desk appearance ticket. That's it. And you're gonna get released. You're gonna get released right there. So all right. So I hop in the car then. So they said, "Damn, yeah, that guy you hit, man, you broke his nose, and then his other friend, you knocked his teeth out.
Wow.
Kid, what you do?" I said, "I boxed a little bit." So okay, that explains everything. He said, "You ain't got to say nothing. Just come on." So I go over there. I get released. Next day, I go to Queens Court. I go outside sitting at the court because I'm waiting for them to call my name. So they're at lunch recess. I'm sitting outside and I'm listening to the G-Unit shit. G-Unit, nigga, that's what's up. So the guy named Prof L come outside. And I remember him one of the guys when I was in Burger King, but I act like I ain't seen him. So I'm like this. Act like I ain't seen him. G-Unit. So he's like, he tells us, yo, you like that G-Unit shit? I said, yeah, that's the same official. So yeah, he said, yo, where you from? I said, I'm from Gabu. He said, where? He said, where? I said, 149. He said, where? I said, 134. I fuck with 50 of them. I said, where? He said, listen. He said, yo, come to 134. Off that, just like that. But Provel was just basically scouting me. I said, I'm coming. You know, you young, dumb, full of coming, you full of pride. I go to 134, I see B Wise, and I see Tony Yayo. This is the first time I meet Tony Yayo. Yeah. And I'm saying, so now, we get on the dollar van. They're like, yo, B Wise like, yo, this my man, Smile is Yayo. So I know B Wise from going to Halsey 157 with him. We shoot the Jamaica Avenue. And this Jamaica Avenue is like 40 of them out there. In the middle of them is Smurf, the ringleader. I see Smurf, and I see everybody around him. I see Domination, I see Beaver, I see a lot of other guys. I can't remember everybody's name, but when I got there, you know, they wasn't even paying attention to me, but Smurf seen me. Smurf looked at me and like, you know, he gave me like, what the fuck is this nigga coming around us? Yeah. So all I did was just play the outskirts, but I could see him watching me from his peripheral. While he watching me, I seen the kid the first kid I snuffed in Burger King walking into the store with his girl. So I told B-Wise, yo, hold my shirt, I'll be right back. So Smurf looking like, where he going? I could hear Smurf saying that. So I run off to the store. Yeah. I see the kid. I tapped him on the shoulder. So what's up, nigga? He looked at, I just rocked him. Put him to sleep. His girl now, she's like, get over, man. She hit me with the bag and shit. So I rocked her, put her to sleep. So now I go outside, I start running down. I'm running down Jamaica Avenue towards the Coliseum area. So when I get inside the Coliseum area, there was a store there where you go around. There's a sneaker store and there's a clothing store going like this. And it was right next to I forgot the name of the shit so long ago. When I get in there, I like, yo, guys are trying to jump me out there. He said, you sure? I said, yeah, man, let me stay in here, please, man. So I got you, stay here. Next thing I hear coming down the block is, you nut. I love this. Where he at? Where he at? That's Smurf.
Yeah.
So I come outside, I'm like, yeah, yes, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? So Smurf like, yeah, this nigga you fucking with, you with the unit.
Wow.
That was it. So I passed the test. So now we going inside the Coliseum block, and I ain't gonna front. It felt good to be with the winning team.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of feel, man.
Hell yeah.
So now I'm rocking with him hard. Before we leave off the avenue, we had a situation with the blood dude, because the blood dude kept we saying G Unit. The blood kid going brat brat. It's a G Unit. I don't know who stabbed the blood kid. I just know I rocked him and dazed him. And then we head to the Dollar. Everybody dropped him when he went to 134. So now every day after August Martin's school, I used to go hang out at 134 and got a bro. I ain't go back to my side of 159.
Yeah.
So now I'm up there now, and boxing made me feel special. It was because of boxing. It made me different from everybody in the pack, that this kid here can handle itself. You ain't just gonna show him. You ain't gonna just treat him any kind of way.
Yeah.
But Smurf ain't like the name Smiley. He said, your name's Soldier Boy.
Really?
Yeah, so he named me Soldier. So now, and this I still ain't been 50 yet. So I'm on the boulevard going there every day, chilling with them. What's that? Chilling with Black, El Dorado, Medic, everybody. They all up on the boulevard. BTB Fat Shy and all that. So I used to go to their crib, just chill over there. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I used to have 50's poster on my wall that said Shooting Star in the Source magazine when he got shot.
Yeah.
So 50 was very prominent in influencing me with the music, because I like Jay and all that.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like
But 50's from the
sacrifice, and he was out. He was, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
to me, he was like a motherfucking superhero.
Yeah, for
This
sure.
nigga got shot and he survived that
Yeah.
shit. This nigga's incredible.
Yeah.
I said, Jay ain't go through no shit like that.
For-
Not disputing with Jay, you know what I mean? Jay,
Yeah,
but this is different. This is a street guy, and he was running with the team. He was under the
Yeah.
team and all that stuff. So to make a long story short, I'm going up there every day, going up there, bro. Chilling on the boulevard. Then one day I get a call from Smurf. He said, yo, come to the crib. I'm like, matter of fact, he said, come to 134, Paul. He said, come to 134. I take the back streets. I get there. He like, yo, come with me somewhere. So we going to the back streets of 134. When we get to a house, a little small little greenhouse, petite. He go inside there. I see a whole bunch of dudes with him, and I see 50 sitting on the chair. Yeah, I remember exactly. He had the Jackson Jaguar fitted hat on, and had a wife beat on. And I remember how the nigga talked distinctively. And I'm gonna mimic the nigga. He was talking to Clue on the phone. He said, yeah, tell that nigga, yo, Clue, listen, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Sir, yeah, nigga. And he looked, the nigga, when he looked up at me, when he looked up at me, and we locked eyes, and he said my name. He said, Soldier Boy.
That was it.
I said, oh shit, the man knows my name. You know what I'm saying? I remember I'm a nobody, bro.
This is when he was doing his mixtape thing, popping.
Yes, he was, brother. I was a nobody. You hear me? I'm not gonna say I'm somebody. I was a nobody in my neighborhood, man. Only thing I was a 2-bit punk that could throw his dick beaters and that catch a few robbers and sell little drugs. There was nothing really special about me.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
But let me ask you one question, though, bro. I don't mean to cut you off. You're real detailed with your story and everything. When did you get caught for doing 16 years? What did you do to get caught for 16 years?
Well, what happened was me and the kid named Ken Do had a situation that led out. I don't want to get too much details. You know what I'm saying? I'm still fighting it. But let's just say that Ken Do was fucking with the undercover cop dude. And he was fucking with a cop dude. I didn't know he was a police officer that was on the block. You know what I'm saying? Because he was with them, what we call the grader on 159. So one day Ken Do told me to get the fuck out the street. I was feeling it. My pride got in the way. So when I seen Ken Do, I stepped to him. I said, what's up? We start shaking. I'm getting the best of Ken Do. The cop dude jumps in. At this time, I know it's a cop. He throws his dick beaters up. He ain't know I can handle myself. I start whooping him out. He backs out on me. When he backs out on me, he tell Ken Do, get up out of here.
He backs out, pulls the gun out.
He pulled the gun out of me. Say, get up out of here. So you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck this nigga, letting this nigga get up out of here. Nigga said, he's like, you think you gonna beat me up, nigga, and get away with that? Huh? Called the cops. Took the gun out of his pocket, gave it to the arresting officer. They sent me to 113 precinct. They locked me for criminal possession of a weapon. I go to Rikers Island. The little bit of money I had, I told 6'5", go inside my crib and get that money out so you get to the lawyer Victor Knapp. So I get Victor Knapp down there. I didn't have enough money for Victor Knapp to get me out when I had the first desk appearance. So Victor Knapp could have let me get out, but everything happens for a reason. So when Victor Knapp said, Your Honor, he ain't give me the money, this and that, they remanded me. So now I'm on Rikers Island. I'm sitting there stewing, angry, full of rage. I'm blinded by my own anger. I said, this nigga sat here and set me up. These niggas can't beat me, that's why. So what I said, I called 6'5", I said, 6'5", listen to me. I'm dealing with a Colombian, this dude was helping me, my legal work is Colombian nigga. Me and the Colombian nigga get real tight and tell him about my situation. He's like, yo, listen, you wanna get that nigga murdered? I said, yeah, fuck that, let's get that nigga murdered, man. I'm with that. He said, yo, you need work too? I said, I need work. He said, listen, man. He said, I need some guns. Me and my niggas got mad guns. We ain't got no drugs. So the Colombian dude who I met in Rikers Island, I didn't know was a motherfucking informant. Nigga came back on the island talking with he brung a what they call him, a detective up there, undercover nigga. So I'm on the visiting floor, and I'm like, yo, listen, he said, yo, how you want it done? I said, I want you to shoot that nigga in his head. And I meant that shit. I wanted him dead. I wanted him to feel the way I feel. I'm suffering in here. But I ain't, at that point in time, I was crazy, man. I ain't gonna say a lie to you. I said, kill him. So the cop nigga, who I know now is under cop, he said, you sure? I said, I am unequivocally sure.
Oh my God.
And I want that nigga shot in the head. So I called 6'5", I said, 6'5", listen, you gonna go with these niggas, you gonna make sure they do that, nigga. You put something into his side, my nigga, I got you. Next thing I know, my nigga, these niggas he snatched this nigga up. I'm shaking out with some blood kids on the island because the blood kid wanted to tell me he gonna try to give me some Tony the Tiger cereal. He and Tony Tiger's homie. So I snuffed him. And they jumped on me like some hyenas.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I called my mother. I tell her what happened. She told me she told a guy, and she told me specifically. She said, Andrew, when I talked to that guy, you know what he said to me? I told him that you got jumped, and he said, the guy said, who said that? Who? They never tell me that. My mother said, who's they? Meaning that the same dude who's helping me out my legal work in Rikers Island.
Yeah. The Colombian.
Colombian nigga was the same nigga that's when I found that it clicked in my head like, oh, this nigga's a motherfucking, this nigga lined me up. Nigga lined me up good. I trusted him because he's helping my legal work.
So the Colombian spoke to your mother?
Yeah. Colombian nigga spoke to my mom's. It's a fact.
And your mother got picked up on it because
when she's telling me about I got jumped on the island. And he was like, they never told me that he got jumped on the island. My mother was like, who was they? He hanged the phone up on my mom's.
Oh.
So my mother said, listen, this guy's no good. So I called 6'5". 6'5" in the bed with some broad. I said, 6'5", listen to you, my nigga. Get the guns out the crib. Get everything. So, yo, my nigga, I got you. This nigga falls asleep.
Oh, my God.
The feds come knocking this motherfucking door. He tells me the story. He got to tell you. He can tell you better than I can. Yeah. They throw the smoke thing, boof. He said they came in there. He said he's about to grab the hammer and he seen them helmets. He said he put that shit back. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the island. I don't know what's taking place. I'm still on Rikers Island fighting the other gun case, and now I got a conspiracy case now on top of that. So make a long story short, I'm sitting there. I called my mother because she said, baby, you on the news. I said, I'm on the news.
Yeah, I seen that shit. I was like, what the
She said, you on the news. So I never forget, I was in the day room on UPN 9 News, Brenda Blackman. She said I never forgot it. On UPN 9 News, I was sitting there watching, and they said, I seen they showed the gate, they said, Rikers Island guy conspiracy killer of New York City police officer. I said, oh shit, I wonder who did that. So I'm sitting there watching that shit. The next thing I know, they showed me and my Cody, they showed me a 6'5" mugshot. I said, oh shit, everybody damn like, yo, my nigga, that's you. I said, oh shit. Listen, no exaggeration. About 5 minutes later, they sent in the ESU special response team to come and get me. These niggas come on armed and geared and everything, come get me. So I'm no longer treated like a regular inmate. They sent me to the CMC housing, which is known for central mind the case, which is for high profile. So I'm in there with all the top dudes that got all the high crimes. Guys that kill cops, guys that do, the guys come through, they call them Spider-Man, leaping through women raping them. They got that played as the fireman. The dude I played as his mom's when she died, he was still collecting her checks going into the bank.
Shit.
I was in there with Max DeCosta, who me ain't got caught. He was in America Most Wanted.
With who?
Max DeCosta. They call him Max, and they call him Maximilian. You know what I'm saying? My son June Bug. So now when I get to that house, I'm in there with the top of the top elite. These are guys are beyond gangster. These are killers. They not like the regular blood guys in the house who, yo, blood this nigga. Nah, these guys, they don't play. So I'm in that house, I make sure to humble myself. You know what I'm saying? So when I get in it, you know, you don't got no table to sit. You just can't sit anywhere. So I sat in the thing by myself. So I'm saying, I know I already know what it's going to take. Once I get inside, I'm going to start shaking out. But it ain't go like that. Dude pulled up.
Shaking out, fighting?
Yeah, shaking out, fighting. Dude pulled up on me and said, yo, listen, you good, man. You can pull up over here. I don't trust niggas because, you know, the last house I was, they pop on you. I ain't stupid. You got to instinctively pop in Rikers Island. Talking snuff. When you see him on site, snuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he got something on him, scalpel or something. You don't know what's going down. So now they bring me to 3A. When I'm in there in 3A with these guys chilling there, I start to develop a relationship with the people in there. And everybody in there got some my man Danny Garcia hit a cop in the head with a stick. Damn near murdered brain coming out. So these guys, they about that life. So now I'm going back and forth, not going to court. You know what I'm saying? I see my moms and everything. So when we go to court, I go to trial. Now that, like I would tell people, that red train that used to sit there in front of that court, next door to the courthouse meant they're gonna railroad your ass. I never got a fair trial when I went to court because my case was a cop case. When it was set the date, the whole courtroom was full with nothing but cops and DAs. And you see my family, like 5 or 6 people from my family. So I was the villain. I was the bad guy.
How did that feel? Like just being painted as this villain. Like you was next to Ted Bundy or fucking, you know what I'm saying? Or like
it made me just say, fuck everybody, man. It's me against the world. Ain't nobody care about me anyway. Cause I'm hurting. Yeah. On the inside I was numb. You gotta remember, I never got to deal with any of the problems that bothered me in the past.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That on top of this.
All that. So what they getting is just a whole bunch of baggage. You know what I'm saying? So when you a CMC person, man, the way you look like Hannibal when they cuff you. Yeah. They got your ankles cuffed, they got your hands cuffed, they got the chain around you. It hurts, your shit numb. And then they got the ESU response guys bringing you there. You sliding around on the bus like that. You sliding around the van, hitting they driving fast.
Was you even thinking about freedom at that point? Was you like, yo, they about to fry my black ass in this motherfucker or something?
When them cops came to rearrest me for that conspiracy case, and they brought me in that room, and they pulled out all types of dishes and stuff. They said, we got stuff on you and your cold D. And I sat there. And I kept my mouth shut. So the cop is texting his partner. I said, listen, I'm gonna get out of jail, man. I didn't know I was gonna get out now. I didn't know I was gonna. I said that. Like I said, I'm gonna get out. He said, listen, not even Johnny Cochran can get you out of this. That's what the cop said to me. I said, why? So I'm gonna get home, man. So they took me through the whole process. But when they took me to the DA's office, they called my mother. They said, Mrs. Spencer, we had your son down here. You want to come in and come talk to us? She said, the blood of Jesus. Your naga take me like you take my pitney. Nah, sir. They was like, nah, we just wasn't. My mother said, your naga get me. My mom's hanging the phone. Whoop, my mom's gone. So when I get back to the CMC housing, you know what I'm saying? I'm having nightmares, bro. I'm going to keep it funky with you. I'm having nightmares. There's a lot of other stuff I want to talk about, but the detail of it I can't really go into because I don't want to incriminate nobody. But let's just say
things up there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying? So listen, man. That was the most darkest moment of my life because I'm fighting 2 cases. And so when my lawyer Tammy Harris came back to me, she said, listen, they talking about 40 to life.
Damn.
Whew. 40 to life. So my mom's went and got Victor Knapp again. Even though he sold me out, Victor Knapp know how to cut a deal. So Victor was like, listen to me. My coach was like, yo, we can fight it. We can fight it, man. I said, nigga, you crazy. We ain't fighting this. We not fighting this. He said, listen to me. Smiley, listen to me. He said, these people are going to finish you. He said, you have a shot to get out. Say, cop out. He said, you cannot go there with your code D. So I said, all right, I'm going to cop out. But I took the other case to trial, thinking I had an opportunity to beat it. So I copped out to 5 flat on a conspiracy. So they gave me 5 flat. They gave 6-5 or 3-9. But I'm still fighting the other gun charge. So now this, in that courtroom there, the judge was getting out his chair, was not letting my witnesses speak. He told me in the courtroom, he said, I'm not going to let you dirty this cop up. I got it in my trial. I got it in my trial transcript. He said, I'm not going to let you dirty this cop up in my courtroom. Listen, they literally crippled my attorney. They was bringing my attorney up there. He was scrutinizing. He said, listen, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court if you keep it. He was going in on my attorney. So when I got up on stand, I said, I got to go in and tell my story. But when I was going to tell my story, the judge was objecting me. When you ever seen a judge object somebody? He said, objection. Yeah. I said, what this nigga? He sustain. He was objecting to sustain his own shit. The DA was just sitting there like, the DA was like, wow, this is incredible. She ain't got to do her job. He doing the job for her. So when they came back out to read, this when you knew the fix is in, when the court officer knew the verdict before my attorney. It's a secret proceeding when you dealing with jury, when they give the what do you call that shit, the sentence, when they let you know the outcome of it. It's supposed to be secret, but the court officer knew that. He went to my attorney and said, listen, keep the family calm because it's not in his favor.
Oh wow, they said that?
Yes, they did say that. So now Tammy ain't saying nothing to me though. She didn't want me to get mad at nothing. So when they came out and all the juries came out, they didn't even look me in my face. And they said, what you find Andrew Spencer for the criminal possession of the weapon? Guilty. We said, what do you find him for the endangered welfare of a child? They said, not guilty. The judge at the sentencing, I told him, I read my part. I got my piece of paper. I said, this is a kangaroo court. I said, I ain't get a fair trial. So I'm just telling them, I got this, everything I'm saying, I got this in my sentencing. The judge said, you have the audacity to come in my courtroom and say you're innocent. He said, you know what, Mr. Spencer, you've been given a fair shot already, but you didn't take it, but I'm going to give you the maximum of 15 years in prison. Damn. So I had the 15 also with the consecutive 5, so I was supposed to do 20 flat. So now the next 2-3 days, they snatched me up and they sent me off upstate, going up north. I've never been to the max before. I've been to mediums like, Washington. Yeah, when the time, it didn't even, I didn't even let it register. That is, you can't comprehend 20 years. I'm 23 years old at the time. What is 20 years?
So you did more time off of the initial crime than the conspiracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of what I said to the judge. And I didn't like, oh please help me. I was I didn't say that. I was just like, because I already knew how you was treating my moms when she got on the stand, and how you was treating me. That I ain't have a fair shot. And how you treat my attorney is gonna not get a fair shot. So I already knew. That's why I don't have no type of trust in the justice system. Yeah. Who gonna come save me? Police? Somebody kick my ass, I'm gonna call cops. What's the reality? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking the reality. No one could come fight for me, man. Yeah. No one could come save me out here.
How did that shit feel like?
But I always been alone, bro.
Yeah.
But jumping basically conditioned me, getting me ready for this. Getting beat up on Jamaica Avenue, fighting the Zulu Nation niggas, prepare me for Rikers Island. Yeah. Because I'm used to getting jumped. Yeah. And then going to state, prepare me from dealing with older brothers and how to humble myself. You better be humble up top. You better be. Fuck how tough you is. There's always somebody tougher than you upstate.
So what's the difference between prison and
when you in the jail, the gangs usually got hold of the Rikers Island houses, whether it's a Crip house, Blood house, or you pull up in a Patio house. Like I go to Dominican house and cookers, they think I look Dominican. So I slide in, hey, que tú sabes, tranquilo, papotulo, yes. You know what I'm saying? So I slide in there. You know what I'm saying? That's how I met Freddie. This is how I met Brito. And Georgie. And Georgie liked me because I could box. So I was good inside the house full of Dominicans. So the Dominicans took care of me inside the house. So that's why I always got. That's why I go. That's why I support anybody that's Latin American that's from Dominican Republic because they look out for me.
Yeah.
And they looked out for me again when I was up top. So make a long story short,
in prison is
in prison is a totally different animal. Prison is more, it's grown man shit there. You just ain't gonna say something and get away with it, or you just gonna do something to somebody and get away with it. There's rules. It's different from. It's totally different. It's a whole different animal because no one's there to come save you when somebody come and get at you.
This shit's set. You sentence. You got to serve that.
That's it. There's no end. Now I've been fighting my case every day. I go to the law library every day. Never stop fighting.
Yeah, you went to the appellate all the way up to the appellate.
I went to the second circuit. That's the people before the Supreme Court. Because I got a reversal, but the DA sent a notice to appellate division that they want to hold me still locked up while still appealing my situation. And the reason they didn't give me the pill bomb because I had the conspiracy to murder. So they said this guy's a threat and a menace to society. So I already know that while I'm in the street, like I'm out here now, I can't be on that type of time. Yeah. I won't put myself in that type of time. Yeah. Because I know I have an extreme personality. So I let a person, you got that. Yeah. Because I know how far I want to take it, but it's going to hurt the people right now I got people that want me to win. Yeah. Yeah. But while in prison, I was able to get my associates, get my bachelor's degree, but also networking there.
God damn. Congratulations, man. Hell yeah. Progression, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I never gave up on music. Yeah. So I went to Carnegie Hall and Musicambia, and they helped me a lot with understanding reading sheet music and teaching me how to sing and hold a note a little better. And then I was doing RTA, rehabilitation through the arts. They got me to acting. Well, I played the Wicked Witch. So I started liking a lot of the entertainment and the artistic side of things. Then I worked on 3 books during the COVID situation. Even I seen a lot of brothers die during the COVID. So I wrote a book based on my life, intertwining everything with G Unit and all that stuff. But I mean, even though I'm going there, like when I got back out of jail, initially the first time, 50 and Smurf wasn't together. Yeah. They started beefing. And then I had wrote Smurf, and Smurf said, yo, hold down domination. So I brought 6'5" in. So we was dominations, basically his muscle. We was his enforcers. So this is the first time I've been on tour. I know I jumped over this, but I just want to show you know what I'm saying, that it was because of domination. Like we used to go to Koch Records, and I had to scream on Allen one time, like, yo, listen, we out here in the streets. Y'all niggas need to cut that check. Niggas need that bag.
Yeah, you need to see something.
You know what I'm saying? So at this time, this is when I see Jim Jones. This is when I see Young Jeezy. Like, I never really, you know what I mean, intertwined with them, but I'm a street dude, so I'm just playing my position. Yeah. But back in prison, I learned how to network. And I met a kid on my first bid named Ramadan and Abdul Mateen Champ. Champ had plugged me with Troy Ave. So me and Troy Ave developed a relationship while I was locked up. And then a brother by the name of Ro plugged me in with Jim Jones. And Jim Jones said, yo, I'm going to get you some points and everything. But he was like, yo, when you come home, that was hurting me. Yeah. And then Gaddafi Tragedy, I bumped into him and Sing Sing. Gaddafi was like, yo, you nice when you come home. And I'm like, yo, I'm still fighting my joint. Then I bumped into Chi Ali. Me and Chi Ali got cool. And Chi Ali, I had to save Belly, but Chi Ali was going to chop his head off. So Belly was in the movie Belly.
Which one is Belly?
Belly, look here, you know what I'm saying? I had to go shoot something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So me and Belly got tight up there. You know what I'm saying? We got real cool. You know what I mean? But Belly always saying some shit and I always kept saving him. Yo, soldier, what's up, soldier? Make a long story short, me and Chi Ali get tight. I start writing songs and hooks for him and all that stuff. He get out, he forget about me. I'm not mad at him. That's how life is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not mad at Chi. He had to do to take care of his family and everything. Yeah. I also bumped into China Mac while I was in prison. Me and China Mac was working on music. He helped me At that time, they was calling him GK for Genghis Khan. You know what I'm saying? And this is when he was telling me about Ghost Shadows. I never knew about Ghost Shadows and these people down in Flushing. I used to go to Flushing and play Street Fighter competitions and stuff. And
What's Ghost Shadows?
Ghost Shadows, they own gang. That was a gang out there. They had in Chinatown, out in Flushing. So me and China Mac didn't think I was a rapper. He's like, who the fuck is this guy with the glasses? You know what I'm saying? And he said, oh shit, this guy's, he's like, yeah, all right. Yeah. So I was always networking in prison. Just networking. Then I bumped into a kid by the name of Michael Bryant. Michael Bryant named his Face, who's Stevie J's brother. So then so he plugged me in with his brother Stevie J. So now me and Stevie J get cool. So I sing one of my songs with Stevie J. Stevie J said, "Boy, you got some talent. When you coming home?" That's like the $1 million question I can't answer. Like, yo, I'm still fighting my case.
How long you was in at that time?
I was in probably from 2006 to 2012.
So that's like 6 years or something.
Yeah,
like
you know what I'm saying? So at this time, I'm taking care of myself, and then my mom wasn't taking me. So I was, selling everything moving, selling clothes, girl books, kufis, do-rags. Everybody knew me as a merchant. So what happened was when I got my GED, the Muslim brother Saul gave me 50 oils. So I took those 50 oils and flipped it and brought him back the picture tickets. He said, yo, you are the first brother that when he got his GED, he came back and brought back the copy tickets, because copy tickets what they use when you want to purchase some peanuts. Yeah. It's like his own ecosystem in prison. You want to buy peanuts, you want to buy chips, because that's how you support the organizations, the LUO, UAAO, the JCs, the Muslims. So now, at this time now, a kid by the name of Mike Page brought me into Islam. So till to this day, I still practice Islam. Get up early in the morning, make my Fajr prayer, my salats and everything. You know what I'm saying? So when I start selling the oils, I start taking a knack for doing business. Yeah. So then I started creating a store. So when I had the store, I started juggling. 2 for 3, 3 for 2. I didn't know juggling is haram in Islam. I didn't know that.
What does that mean?
Haram means is frowned upon. It's not good to do. Oh. He's not supposed to do that. It's haram, you stay away from it. Because when you're doing 2 for 3 people, you're basically oppressing them. You know what I'm saying? And you should do like for like, 1 for 1.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep it honest. Survivor's remorse. That's something that I've always heard something about being in jail. And it sounded like, when we first started talking, it sounded like you kind of had that, where it's like, I think I read this in, I think I was listening to it in a podcast documentary where the guy was wrongfully convicted. He got out, but he still feels sad because he's seen so many people still locked up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's out and stuff like that. Is that something that's...
Yes, that's always there, man. You can't forget those people that had a positive influence on you in there. You know, one of the brothers in there by the name of Pacquiao influenced me, so I wanted to make me a patent, so I made me a patent. Because he made a patent for when you use your phone for closed guards so you won't get germs from COVID. I made a patent for crushing ice. You don't need ice anymore. It's like an ice bag with the drinks, so it makes you cool your drinks. So I'm waiting for it. Right now, I'm still waiting for it to get
cleared. Yeah,
so I did the books, the college degree, and I got my own patent.
That's what's up, man. So
I just wanted to keep. Yeah. But as far as this, what I'm doing, my face and everything, I always liked the movie Dead President.
That's how you get into this?
I Dead President, and I also liked The Crow.
The Crow, yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? With Brandon Lee.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So now I said to myself, I like the Joker a little bit, but I don't want to be the Joker. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? So I used to go, I said, if I could entertain guys in prison who's a harder critic than people in the street, I could entertain anybody. So I started performing with acting in my music, and the guys in prison was really jacking my music. Now remember, these guys will let you know if you're corny. Yeah. They ain't got nothing about it, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. They don't care how tough you is. And you gotta respect that. Yeah. So when I had made a song called Champion, I sung that song. And I had these guys loving this song, Champion. And they said, yo, when you get out, you gonna blow. So I can't really get deep and specific about it because I'm working with somebody now that's a real powerful entertainer and I want to blow it up. Yeah. But I will talk about this kid by the name of Low Key, the producer. Low Key's a Grammy-nominated producer that produced with Nicki Minaj. And how I met him was when we got that stimulus check, I got mine in prison.
We got a check in prison?
Yeah, you got the stimulus check in prison. So I took that money, and there was a beat for I'm a Hater. The verse of the beat was called Drummer Headed Keys, and I listened to the beat. I said, this beat, man, this beat is perfect. And I said, I purchased it off the kiosk. The kiosk is like what they use, so you could download, but you can't upload. So once I get out, go my son, I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm a hater. Na 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 na. I said, damn, I need something to go this. I'm a hater. Believe me, man, no cap. You ain't even know when I get down like that. Wrote them 2 bars down. It's nice. So I'm a hater. Oh shit. I said I gotta say something that'll catch him. So I wanted to be honest, because there was a time where.
So you wrote this. This is your first single.
Yes.
By the way.
Yes.
You wrote this when you was locked up.
Yes, I wrote I'm a hater when I was in prison.
So when you come home, that's the first song. That's
the first track I laid down and I got out.
First day out?
First day out. But let me I'm
okay.
Low key, I call low key. He looked at my wife's Instagram and was like, because people be seeing who she was trying to send a message to.
Yeah.
So I had to go through my boy Blaze, 2G Blaze. So 2G Blaze hit him. So low key hit him back like, yo, I charged the beat for this and this and this. I told Blaze, get him on the phone. So he got him on the phone. I said, listen, brother, I'm calling you from Sinks and Correction Facility. He said, word? I said, listen, you hear this? Because I'm in honor block now. Honor block is for guys that stay out of trouble. You do what you're supposed to do. Then they got the amenities in there. You got washing machines. You got a frying pan. You got a stove. You got the gym downstairs in the basement. You got a workout area in the front. They have 4th of July barbecues and stuff. So he heard everybody playing basketball. He said, yo, you really? I said, yeah, I'm really in there, man. I said, listen, I really want to buy this beat, man. I'm going to give you my check. He said, listen, you ain't got to give me all that. He said, just send me like $300 or $400, man. He said, I said, I'm going to come to you. I said, I'm going to keep messing with you to this day, man. He said, listen, you good with me. So I got out. That same day I got out, I go to my man Drop Studio. I put this on my face. So this is where I get the goth guard with the drip, because somebody said, what they said? The goth drip with the waves. So I just took it and ran with it. That's how I be calling myself, man. I Smile the Boogeyman, aka the goth guard with the drip. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So I laid the track down. So Drop tells me, yo, we gonna go live. I said, fuck, I'm gonna go live with this. I'm gonna go live with this. I've been drawing this character for years. Had people working on it. The artwork, the artwork just for the cover of the album. I had a brother by the name of Ryan, who's locked up, do the work for me, and he did it for me. So I wanted people to see his work, so supporting him.
Yeah.
So when I got on that mic and started talking, I was just in character. I was being me though. I was being Smiley.
Is this character?
It's just me with makeup on my face. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just me.
Oh my God, man.
It's just me with a smile. I'm the same guy with just makeup on his face.
So what made you want to do this instead of just being a regular rapper?
I wanted to do something different. I wanted to break up the monotony, and also wanted to make a change. I wanted to like I like drill music, right? Yeah. But I ain't trying to kill you every goddamn minute. Yeah. That's what I'm saying? Yeah. And I ain't trying to knock nobody, but that's why I wanted to be creative. Yeah. And I wanted to do something I know this would keep people interested.
That's very.
Yeah. What the fuck is this? Like,
you should see people when I walk in the club. You see a whole bunch of street niggas like, they like, what the fuck is that? What in the hell? They tap and say, you see that nigga right there? What are you gonna do? They be wondering, and when they hear that song, I'm gonna hear it come on. They're like, oh shit, yeah. They start dancing with me.
You know, I like it because it's like, you still got to take me serious because, you know, my reputation speaks for itself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm not just, that ain't just me. I do like to have fun. I am in. It goes back to your Nintendo days. Yeah. You know,
that's the comic books and all. Yeah, absolutely.
And bridges off into the cosplay and stuff. So I think that's really dope, man. And I like the song a lot.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? I hope that shit make a fucking $1 million for you and shit
like
that.
Absolutely. I need y'all to support that. You need to go out there and go support that. You don't want
I play it on Spotify. Go cop it on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Listen to it on Spotify.
Yeah. But I'm going to say, yo, like, go ahead, talk. I was
about to say, I think one of the last things I wanted to talk about is, you know, how'd you meet your wife? And, you know, how was that? And how did that? What did that do?
She's here. That's why.
Yeah. I'm on the hot seat right now.
Better say it right.
Nah. Let me tell you, like when we was younger, I'm saying like me and her brother at the time, me and her brother was real tight and everything. You know what I'm saying like right now, you know, he feels some type of way, but it's understandable. We still family, even though he feels some type of way. You know, he feel like I'm disowning him, but I still love him. I'm saying, even though.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Did she bear with you?
Yeah, she did the bill with me.
So,
Yeah, my wife. I called her one day, and she said, when you listen to the voice messages, I was like, hey, what's going on, Shay? Then it went from, what's going on, baby? It was like, hey, that's sexy. I said, so, you know what I mean? And then we was just vibing, we just build it. Of course, you know, it's not easy having a prison relationship. You know, there's hardship that go with it, especially in the situation when we damn near lost the trailers. And my wife, you know what I mean? I had to deal with some people in there, and they was able to bust them open and let us get back our trailers. But my wife...
So that trailers is conjugal visits.
Yes, conjugal visits, yes.
Oh,
That's how I got my daughter. That's how I got my daughter, Aya, and my little man, Aiden.
Oh, damn, you had 2 babies locked up?
Yeah, well, the Aiden is he's my son. Let's just put it like that way. It's my little man.
Okay.
It's my son. I take ownership. He's mini me. You know what I'm saying? But my wife has definitely been the biggest support system next to my mother. And I can't forget about the other people too that looked out for me. Mm-hmm. That's saying like Ken. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Like my boy AD, BU, especially BU, man. Ja, Lawrence Bartley, Bobby Rose, Jermaine Archer, Mainframe, Jihad. I'm talking about Jermaine Hudson Jihad. Even though sometimes he be on me because he be like, yo, you gotta do this, do that, brother. I'm doing the best I can. I got it. I got you. I know what you're saying. It's gonna happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But my wife has been the rock for me. And I know how stressful it was, especially coming to visit for and dealing with those correction officers. Because Sing Sing's correction officers can be, not all of them, but some of them can be very petty. Mm. And they would scrutinize the woman for everything she wears. You know what I'm saying? So the good thing about me is that my wife is Muslim, so they wouldn't bother her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my wife told me, she said, listen, they're going to love you when they see you. All people got to do is hear your story and identify with you. And they would see that you've been through a little bit, because there's a lot more stuff. I know we got making sure I got. We need a second.
We're gonna get a second part, man. But you know, it's just so long. But,
yeah, because we didn't even get into the drive-by situation that happened to me and my co-D. We didn't even get to talk about that. So you want to say? I think you want to say that for the.
Probably yes. Yes.
So, my wife, she was there, bring the packages, man. Because I seen guys, you eat too much soybean. I seen guys developing cancer. So my wife she was kicking down that door, bro. I mean, of course, like any relationship, it's hard trying to maintain a relationship while in prison, and she stayed loyal to me.
Was it even harder coming home when you was like?
Yeah, because I wasn't.
I don't think you ever lived with anybody in that.
Nah, because I'm gonna keep it home with you. Like, I was not used to being touched a lot. You know what I mean? Like the trailers, you had your 2 days off and that's it. Now going back to not being touched. Like sometimes I feel a little funny. My kids touch me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even when you was giving me a hug, I felt. You know what I'm saying? It's not you, it's me. It's not you because I've been deprived of it. So it's weird to me when someone touches me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Or hug me. You know what I'm saying? So I have to force myself to hold my wife's hand to break out of that habit.
Wow.
You know, so she was thinking herself like, it's not you, baby, it's me. Because prison affected me mentally, psychologically, like, you know what I'm saying? Trauma. I know it's trauma.
Scarred.
Yeah, I know I'm.
Do you go through therapy for that?
I mean, yeah, I'm going through therapy right now. I got this professor, what's the lady name? Mrs. B. She cool as hell. And she's like, you been through mad shit. So there's a lot more other stuff we ain't talk about, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can sit in bed myself, but I want to start getting emotional, start getting teary and shit. I mean, so.
Yo, smiles. $1 million smiles.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Jackpot.
Who it?
Jackpot.
Who it?
Jackpot.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
Yeah. That's dope.
I've been dying for you to come sit down.
I appreciate it, man.
Dying to see you, honestly.
Yeah, likewise,
you know what I'm saying? Since you got out, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, your story's amazing. You know, it's so much that you want to talk about.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? We're just proud of you for maintaining your sanity in that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Been in there what? You said you've been in there like
16 and a half. But if you want to count my spot for time, I've been there 20 years, so that's half my life I've been in prison, incarcerated.
God damn.
Wow.
So literally I got 50% of my life in jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you still put a smile on your face.
Yeah, I'm the man on smile, cha-ching, baby.
Jackpot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
you know what I'm saying? I'm just proud of you for all that, man. Go ahead.
I just wanted to show people like, yo, listen, it's okay to be different, man. It's okay to just try something new and say, fuck what everybody else think, man. Be comfortable in your own skin. Yeah. I think what prepared me for this is when they was ridiculing me and calling me all types of names from the newspaper. Like when New York shits on you, boy, and cuss you out, New York know how, boy. I tell you about, I love my city, but goddamn, they relentless, man. They let you know, man. They call you all types of things, man. But I want to just tell the next kid that I hope that come behind me that's better than me, that I'm paving this lane for, because I'm doing my own thing called urban geek music, called UG music. So I'm a hate as part of that stuff where you built around a character. Yeah. I want to create something different that these kids could be safe in. Yeah. That, you know, like, you could do drill, but you could do the UG music and then go towards the cosplay where you could be doing stuff for Marvel, doing stuff for DC, doing stuff for anime. That's a whole untapped market that I'm going into. That's what I'm heading to. That's what I'm pivoting to. I'm doing the street stuff now because I'm earning my stripes right now. I have to put the work in. I know no one's going to give me anything. I got to do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? If I want to win, and right now, I am going to win.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, one time I used to doubt myself, but I don't doubt myself. Now I know who I am. I'm comfortable in my skin. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bug, you got anything?
I see you're an entertainer, right? This is my favorite part of the show, and I want to hear something.
Oh, I almost forgot.
I got you.
Now, you can pick what you want to do. So you sing too, right?
Yeah, I sing a little bit.
So you can sing or rap or whatever you want to do.
I got a girl, so my wife be loving me to sing, man. This totally
can't make you feel comfortable.
That's saying go I'ma grab you by your hair, talk some smack up in your ear, smack you in your ear while you gasping for air, girl. Throw you in the bed, put my head between your legs while you screaming back and be gasping for air, girl. Ooh, I'm the bedroom bully, I'm a pounder. I'm the bedroom bully, girl. Ooh, I'm the bedroom bully, she gon' love it. I'm the bedroom bully, girl. Headboard knocking, table light dropping. We going at it, girl, and we both ain't stopping. You on top of me, I'm on top of you. Tonight, baby girl, we gon' do what we got to do. I'ma show you love from heaven above and give you what you need, girl, make you just scream my name. So I got your body on top, baby. Please come back to me, girl, and don't you stop your loving, yay. Cause I want your loving, I can't deny this loving and give it back to me. I'm gonna give you what you need. Take you, girl, straight to ecstasy. Woo!
Oh, shit, man, no doubt. I ain't get a thing on this motherfucker.
Yeah, so, you know.
Oh, man.
Now, if you want some rap now, you know, I go, all right. And while rap scene needs more, cause the rap game was washed up like a body found on the seashore. Who gonna say the city? Guess who's on me, boy? Flex, they ain't the bomb. Guess who the sea for? The negotiator. Yeah, I got the answer. Dummy South kidnapped the game, but here go the ransom money. They ain't like that. And they ain't talking about Star Wars, boy, when the Empire strike back. I need help from a few bosses. Too many eagles out here. We gotta get off our high horses. Stacks said the best, man. We better arm up, or we gonna lose, homeboy, if we ain't squirrel up. My life rocking, and you ain't gotta follow me, but I die fighting for what I believe in like Apollo Creed. Uptimes I get him a mismatch. White tee with long chain touching my six pack. Get caught scheming, shells gonna dispatch. And when they catch contact, shit turns pitch black. I'm born like Jim Jones flashing the money roll. Set it down to me, ain't no worry though. Same day shit, yeah, I put on the belly slow. Year later, baby ain't miles on the Murray show. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Cha-ching.
Jackpot.
Yeah, baby.
Yo, you got anything, G?
No, man. I mean, I thought I did until you did your one too.
Good.
I really don't have much, man. Yeah,
I appreciate
I'm glad
it,
you came through that.
Daylight? You ever heard of Daylight?
No, it's a lot of things I was not privy to hearing because I was incarcerated.
You got the similarities of him.
Okay. Well, I hope if he's winning, then I got to be winning.
Daylight. Yeah. Yo, Smiles, man, you got to come back.
Absolutely.
He's got a few things else to touch on, but
absolutely.
This is the Thanks for Asking show. We appreciate you for coming on this
sir.
day.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all, man.
We out.
Thank y'all, bro.
Peace.
Yeah, thank you.